Hello, Internet. I may or may not be under the influence of alcohol during the recording of this video because I've been quarantined in my house for almost 2 weeks and there's nothing else left to do but drink. And I have 3 bottles of Crown left that I'm really scarcely trying to drink. And I think that's the only thing at this point that's keeping me sane. So, cheers to that. So this video it doesn't necessarily have a purpose, but I think it's more of an introduction, demo, experiment type video because I do want to start a YouTube channel, but I just don't know what road to go down to. Some of my friends, whether it be Facebook, Instagram, or personal friends, they said, oh, you should do makeup or, be part of the beauty community. And that's something I really don't want to go down this day and age, even though I do have knowledge of makeup. And it's because everybody knows at this point, the beauty community is very toxic, very vicious. And I'm really trying to be, drama free and stuff like that. So and other people suggested, why not do reviews, video game reviews, anime reviews, movie reviews. And that's something that I think I can do personally. I don't know how to start really because there's a lot of trickery and movie magic when it comes to content creating these days. Last time I attempted to make a YouTube video, it was just using the webcam of my iMac and using iMovie. And apparently there's a whole bunch of other softwares that YouTubers use nowadays. So I've always been a late bloomer, so I still have a lot to learn when I really if I want to reach that level. Like, I'm doing this purely out of fun. It's just something I said I was going to do years ago, so I'm doing it now since I have nothing but spare time. I just want to reach out into the world on a broader spectrum and connect with people and meet new people. Just have fun. Just have fun with it. I'm not trying to be an influencer. I'm not trying to get famous. I'm not trying to make this a career. I'm not trying to make this a job because really it's not guaranteed. Nothing really is guaranteed because money could be here today and gone tomorrow. So that's not something I want to do. Like I said, it's just purely fun and a side hobby I want to do. I guess first things first is my name is Adrian. I identify as faggot in makeup. No, but I identify as a male, a gay male that loves makeup. I take a shot every time I say You're gonna be fucked up by the time this video ends. I love makeup. I'm a heavy drinker. I love the whiskey, the dark liquor. I'm from Dallas, Texas, and I live in Oaklawn, known as the gay neighborhood. Really, I work in the service industry. Well, at least I did until quarantine happened and they stopped all hospitality services. So yeah, I'm stuck here making a video, and it's okay. Currently I was all for it because I looked at it as a mandatory unpaid vacation, but things are getting scary now. Hopefully by the 8th, things will be lifted and everything go back to normal. But right now it's looking like we're going to write this out to the 29th of April. But enough about that, bad news. Anyway, I'm ugly and I'm shaped like a refrigerator. And I accept that. I accept that at this point. I've done all the diets. I've done all the, I used to be really fit because believe it or not, I may not look it, but I actually was I was a go-go boy at one point when I was 21. I'm 26 now, going on 27. And that's a time of my life I don't regret at all. But I was in the best shape of my life when it came to go-going. Not only was I go-going, I was also ice skating. So that was just like triple workout. There's nothing but cardio. I'm not that bad now, but I wish I was in the shape I was back then. And there's really not much to say about myself because I'm actually a very boring person. I mean, I try not to be, but back then my life was a lot more interesting than it is now. I do like clothes too. Basically, this was a t-shirt that I just cut up. I'm very inspired by 80s fashion. I like a lot of 80s music, a lot of glam metal, a lot of like hair metal. Like, I'm not afraid to show my androgyny. I'm not afraid to like really express myself. I'm glad we live in a day and age where a lot of people can do that and not have to be persecuted for it. And another thing, I'm poor. I'm very poor. I have no jobs, literally. I'm just kidding. Let's just say I live by humble means. But I always believe in hard work. I always like believe in, you know, well, the world doesn't owe you anything, so you just have to work for what you want. And that's what I do, because trust me, it's expensive to look this cheap. And every year I take a friend's trip to Disney World because I bought a timeshare from the Disney Vacation Club when I was 21, which is like the best purchase I've made as a young person, because I go there every year with a group of friends. So basically I work to have week-long vacations for Disney World, at least for right now. I live alone. I have my own apartment, and hence why I'm doing this right now, because if I didn't live alone, I wouldn't feel this lonely to try to reach out to strangers on the internet. I'm not saying that I enjoy the company of strangers on the internet, but like I said, like I end up talking to myself, living by myself, like talking to walls. You know, hopefully I'm not schizophrenic, but sometimes I can hear myself. It's like, you know, this vacation is not what I wanted. It's like being in an asylum in a, you know, one of those padded rooms just without the padding. It's kind of creepy outside because you don't hear sirens, you don't hear cars like moving around, you don't hear honking. It's just total silence. It's like almost being in a different dimension. I mean, this quarantine is really, I don't know, it's just, I think we're all gonna become mental patients as soon as we leave the house, when we can leave. Like right now, even on this video, I find myself rambling because I feel like I'm talking to somebody that's not here or I can't see. I mean, like I said, I think I'm slowly becoming insane myself. I even look insane. I mean, I don't think anybody would want me alone with them in a dark alley, or, you know, crossing their paths in a dark alley anyway, too. So I'm Mexican American. And when I get nervous, my accent actually comes out, which is kind of weird because I was born here and Spanish is not my first language, but for some reason the accent comes out whenever I get nervous. I'm a Scorpio. I was born on November 21st, 1993. It was 6 a.m. and it was snowing that day. That's probably why my heart is so cold. Currently, my neighbors upstairs are moving stuff around, and it sounds like they're bowling upstairs, or people stomping around like it's 3 of them. You know, I really should have had cue cards or a sheet of paper on what I was supposed to talk about, because right now I'm just winging it. I'm drinking and I'm winging it. Also, one of my favorite pastimes is whenever the bars are open, every Wednesdays on my days off, I like to go to my local neighborhood bar, JR's, and I like to, usually early in the morning around 11:30 or noon, I go and drink with the winos and play 80s music on the jukebox. It's something I like to do. I actually relate and get along with people way older than me, than my own age. Especially down here in the neighborhood, people could be really catty. My appearance is actually a shock to everybody, because everybody down here is like kind of plain Jane. Nothing wrong being plain Jane, but it's just like, if you don't look like them, then something's wrong with you. And I think it's really just a Texas thing, because I've gone to Florida and different states, and when I went to their gay establishments, like I've never, they always were nice to me. I always got compliments, but it just something about Dallas and living here, that they just want you to stay the carbon copy of everybody else. They want you to look like a Abercrombie and Aeropostale model. Trust me, that's just never going to be me. Like I said, unfortunately, it's because I just drink too much. I'm never going to be a model type person. Never. I may look bigger because of the close-up of this camera, because I'm not a close-up person at all, but I'm not that bad. I'm very average sized. I feel like I'm rambling and taking too much time out of people's lives. So I'm just going to cut this video right now because, like I said, I'm kind of buzzed, and I really don't want to ramble on for too long, because next time I make a video, I want to make, you know, a clear point, whether it be a review, whether it be a review about makeup, or just something with substance, not just me rambling on by myself, because like I said, I'm not that interesting. So yeah, hopefully I didn't take too much time out of your life. Like I said, this is this is my first video. It's a demonstration, prototype experiment on doing a video, and it's gonna be a short one. But like I said, it's just I need to get some practice, and once I learn the tricks of the trade when it comes to content creating, because back then I knew it as video making for YouTube, I think I'll get a lot better at it once I have what I want to do and which direction I want to take this channel. So anyway, thanks for joining. I'm not going to tell you to subscribe or like, because to me that's begging. And if you liked it, you liked it. If you didn't, you didn't. I understand, because like I said, it's my first video and this is actually very sloppy, especially when I'm doing it buzzed. So hopefully next video, if there is a next video, it'd be a lot better and I have a topic to talk about or a theme to do or just something. But anyway, hopefully it's the next video, and if you check this one out, hopefully you'll check the next one out too. Bye.